Rust armorer Hannah Gutierrez is set to be sentenced on Monday for involuntary manslaughter in the 2021 fatal shooting of cinematographer Halyna Hutchins on the New Mexico set. She faces up to 18 months in prison for the felony conviction. Her attorneys asked for probation in a sentencing memorandum filed last week, citing her complete lack of prior criminal history and relative youth. Prosecutors meanwhile requested a sentence of 18 months with the designation of serious violent offender due to her extreme recklessness while working as an armorer on the Rust set. The Santa Fe County jury deliberated for under 3 hours on March 6 before reaching a split verdict. They found her guilty of involuntary manslaughter but acquitted her of tampering with evidence in the case. Hannah Gutierrez listens to closing arguments in her trial at the First Judicial District Courthouse in Santa Fe, NM, on March 6, 2024. Luis Sanchez Saturno, Pool, AFP via Getty Images. FILEProsecutors told jurors that Gutierrez, repeatedly, failed to maintain proper firearm safety and that her negligence led to the death of Hutchins, who was shot by actor Alec Baldwin, while the defense countered that the 26-year-old is a convenient scapegoat. During closing arguments in the trial, Gutierrez was remanded into custody following the verdict. Defense attorneys filed an emergency motion for a new trial and release last month, arguing that the jury instructions could lead to a non-unanimous verdict. Judge Mary Marlowe Sommer denied the motion. In their sentencing memorandum, her attorneys argued that Gutierrez has endured and will continue to endure collateral consequences far harsher than most defendants ever must face. This conviction and press deluge will forever impact her life going forward, including with job prospects, and simply trying to lead a normal life again someday, her attorneys wrote. Gutierrez feels incredibly saddened and heartbroken by what happened on that tragic day on the Rust set, they wrote. Her attorneys asked for a conditional discharge, wherein the court would place her on probation without entering an adjudication of guilt. The defense argued conditional discharge would be adequate to punish the offense, but not more serious than necessary to serve the underlying sentencing goals. In a response filed last week, prosecutors said they opposed a conditional discharge due to Gutierrez's complete and total failure to accept responsibility for her actions. They argued that her jail calls since being incarcerated demonstrated that she continues to deny responsibility and blame others. They said the calls also showed she has complained about the negative effects of the incident, while never expressing genuine remorse at any time. Stunningly, Ms. Gutierrez requested during jail calls that her legal team request that Ms. Hutchins' husband and son be contacted and asked to speak on her behalf at her sentencing, prosecutors wrote.